Most High Christ bless. Ha! Order, order, nation in order, my house in order. Who those prophets on the corner? What's that about? They say the Bible just for me, I gotta check it out. You scoffers ain't ready for me, I'm finna bring it out. My house is in order, my people, I can teach them now. Who those prophets on the corner? What's that about? They say the Bible just for me, I gotta check it out. You scoffers ain't ready for me, I'm finna bring it out. My house is in order, my people, I can teach them now. He lead in captivity, shall go in captivity.
That's what we're trying to show you. There's a spirit behind the way you dress. If you dress like a lady, men will approach you like a lady. Right. If you dress like a hoe, men will approach you like a hoe. Right. That's why God gave you warning, do not dress inappropriately. Watch this, Leviticus 19 and 29. Saying the same thing. Be mindful on how you carry yourself. Your looks are so important. That's the reason why people base their life upon their looks. Read.
The book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 29.
Bring it out.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom.
Lest the land fall to whoredom. The way the land fall into whoredom is girlfriends and boyfriends and people dressing inappropriate. Right. If you got your little girl dressed up in a skirt that's hiked all the way up to her thigh, right, that's why pedophiles be running around messing with your daughters. Right. Then on top of that, you ain't got no man in the household to protect your child. And you walking around here bouncing from man to man, now you wonder why your daughter being touched. That's right. You do not know how to raise a child appropriately. Right. You need the Bible to show you how. The best way is to change the way you dress. Right. Prove that man. It's easy to prove a man. Do not have sex with no man until he marry you. That's how you prove him. We can go back and forth into all the different stages of proving, but the basic thing is, don't get married, don't have sex until you married. Right. If you taught your daughters and you taught your sons not to have sex until you got married, there wouldn't be no whoredom in the streets. Right. Because they would wait until they had sex. Then you wouldn't have no baby mama, baby daddy. You have wives and husbands. Right. And they'll be taking care of the household together.
That's hard to say. You gotta put yourself in their shoes.
Okay, let's come talk to me.
And you're like, can I wait for sex?
Can you? Why you can't wait for sex?
Can I wait for sex?
Why you can't wait for sex?
I could if I had the right one.
Right. So,
I truly had the right one.
So let me ask you something. The sister you was with at the bus stop across the street, was that the right one? No. Come here, brother. Your sins is gonna provoke you in that day. You can't run from it. Right. Okay, so yeah, because he just got through banging out the sister that was over there at the bus stop. He come over here after smoke a blunt, act like everything good. So, let me ask you a question again. Come back over here, answer the question. Was that sister, was she the right one? Or was she just some easy fix?
No, I mean, ain't nothing happened between us, but
oh, okay, ain't nothing happened between you. Okay, I'll take that word. I don't have no proof it did or not.
I think she was good, man.
You think she was what?
I think she was alright.
Alright. So, are you sexually active right now? Yeah or nay? You are or you're not?
I mean, I'm on the slow buggy, you know, I give my girls.
Right, so you are sexually active right now. So you just said you can't hold off if you found the right one. But you're not even looking for the right one. That's right. That's right. And what is you smoking?
What you mean? I mean,
I'm asking you what you smoking. Tobacco?
What you mean? I'm trying.
How can you?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm presenting myself.
So how do you find the right woman? What's the steps of finding the right woman?
What? The trick system the world teaches.
The who?
The trick system.
What trick system? Explain that to me. Money. So you think money is how you find a good woman?
I mean, I know. That's the trick system.
Okay. So, sister,
I'm just coming
we having a conversation over here. What's your name, sis?
It's Shakir.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry. So, do you think money is how you find a good sister?
Yeah, I mean.
So if you got money, you gonna find a good sister. Is what you're telling me?
No.
Because I'm about to say all the rappers got good sisters. Exactly. So how is money going to show you how to get the right man or the right woman? Money don't do nothing but give you the opportunity to buy and purchase. It does not give you the right woman or the right man. How do you know it's the right one?
That's what I'm saying, man. I mean,
Are you asking, or are you saying, you explaining to me how to get the right one? Right, so let's show you how to get the right one. That's the point we're making. We are making bad decisions in our relationships because we don't know how to. Right. We haven't been taught appropriately how to make the right decisions in our relationships. Right. That's why we have baby mama, baby daddy. That's the reason why dudes is bouncing out of your house after they done with you. And they not marrying you and taking care of you because you don't know how much you worth. Right. Dave Chappelle made a joke a long time ago. He said the price of vagina stock is plummeted to the ground because sisters do not take care of themselves. They just giving it away to everybody. You don't understand how much you worth. So let's show you how to get a good man versus and on the other side, how to get a good woman. Sirach 6 and 7.
Bring it on.
You have to learn how to do these things. These things are not just given to you. They're supposed to be given to you by your parents. But we all know what happened to the last generation. Our parents was terrible.
Right.
Let's read.
The book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
So, do you know how to prove a man?
No.
Watch this, read.
Prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
The first way to prove somebody is don't be hasty to credit them. Don't just, because they look good or because they talk a good game, assume that they mean right by you.
Right.
That's number one. Number one. So,
I thank you for pointing that out. In my last relationship.
right.
So you're
It's
right.
going to keep happening if you don't follow the appropriate steps that God set up.
right.
That's what's wrong with the community. They don't understand. You need the Bible.
That's right.
You really do need the Bible in order to learn game.
That's right.
Because a lot of, did you grow up with a daddy? I'm just being honest, I didn't either. So we didn't have daddies around to teach us how to, because a daddy will show you, number one, sister, you beautiful. You ain't got to worry about letting these men jump on you. Because when you get in middle school, you're going through puberty. As soon as you get in the middle school, you start developing the shape. You got, and the brother, guess what he doing? Same thing. So now he looking at you, want to have sex with you. You don't know, if you don't know what's right or wrong, you ain't gonna know how to do he full of BS or not. But a daddy can see it. Daddies be like, help, nope, move on down the line, boy. That's right. Get away from my daughter. Right. And you be like, Daddy, why? He'll tell you, that nigga ain't about nothing. Look at his pants, look at this, look at that, look at that, look at that. He gonna tell you why this man ain't worth nothing. But when you don't have a man around, every dude that's smiling in your face, for real? All right, Tyrone. And then next thing you know, 3-4 months later, he having sex with you. Right. And then when he done having sex with you, y'all break up. Now you heartbroken, trying to figure out what happened. Then you repeat the same mistake for 20 years. Right. Until you hoping the right man come along. In between that, you get pregnant once or twice. Maybe even more. That's not how God say to do it.
That's right.
This is how God say to do it. What you got next? Let's go to 1 John 4 and 1. This is how you prove a man. But you gotta do something in between proving a man. Like this, for instance. What's 1 plus 1? How do you know that?
Because I learned that in school.
Exactly. You have to be schooled on what's right and what's wrong. Right. If you're not schooled on what's right and what's wrong, you won't know when a man coming at you wrong. And a man won't know when a woman coming at him wrong because they ain't been schooled, meaning taught, education. So your education got to come from one place. Read.
The book of 1 John chapter 4 and verse 1.
Bring it on.
Beloved, believe not every spirit.
See how I'm saying the exact same thing? Watch. What?
But try the spirits, whether they are of God, because many false prophets are going out into the world.
That's not just talking about relationships. That's talking about past and everything else. But we're talking about relationships right now. It's saying try them by the Spirit. What's the Spirit? John 6 and 63. This is how you try the Spirit. But you got to know the Spirit. How you going to try the Spirit if you don't know what the Spirit is?
Right.
That's another issue that we have in the black community. We don't know anything about God anymore. All we think is Christ is white. All you got to do is pay tithes, and all you got to do is believe in him, and you're going to be saved. That is the wrong, everything we just said is wrong according to the Bible. Bring it on. Because you never pick up the Bible and read for yourself, you listen to some pastor that all he wants is your money, and he leads you astray. Now we're here to fix it with the Bible. That's why we out here. We are giving solutions to the black community that we have followed ourselves, and we know that they work. Read.
The book of John, chapter 6 and verse 63.
Bring it out.
It is the spirit that quickeneth.
The spirit quickeneth mean to change you.
The flesh profiteth nothing.
Meaning how you feel don't profit you nothing. Because I can tell you, I can spit to you a good game, bang you, and then leave you.
That's right.
But you felt like I was doing you right. You felt like I was saying the right things to you. But you gotta know the Bible will show you when I'm BSing and when I'm serious. But if you don't know the Bible, you'll never know when I'm BSing.
Right.
That's how you get caught up. Watch, read.
The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
The Bible is spirit and life. Now what I just said, 2 Timothy was at 6 and 3? Because you can be spitting a good game, but if the sister don't know the Bible, she's going to get fooled every time.
That's right.
Because she's going to listen to this man and leave her life astray.
2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God.
So God is warning you about certain men, probably women too, that are high-minded, mean they think too much of themselves. We call it narcissism. What does it say?
Having a form of
Go to the
godliness.
top. I want them traits again.
Traitors,
Traitors, they betray you. They don't have no alliance. They ain't got no loyalty.
Right.
Read.
heady,
Heady, high-minded, think they all that. Read.
high-minded, lovers of pleasures.
They love pleasure. As long as they feeling good, they gonna be there. Once they not feeling good no more, they gonna betray you. Read.
Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness.
So some of them can speak a good game and sound like they know God, and sound like they serious, sound like they love you, sound like they know what they talking about. But what? Read.
Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof.
Denying the power thereof, because y'all don't realize there's power in this Bible.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna show you why there's power in this Bible in just a second. Watch. Read.
From such turn away.
God say turn away from these type of people. Read.
Verse 6. For of this sort are they which creep into houses.
They do what?
Which creep into houses.
They don't marry you. They just go into your house and have sex. Whether it's a booty call, whether it's a one-night stand, whether it's I get to know you for a few months, bang you out and leave you. They creep in the houses. Read.
And lead captive silly women, laden with
Smart women.
silly women,
Women that don't know no better because they haven't been taught better. Read.
laden with sin.
Laden with sin. You know what a ladle is? That spoon that you pull.
Yeah.
Saying you laden with sins, meaning
That means
they
you
sin poured all over you.
Right.
So you don't even know what you're doing wrong.
Right.
So when the dude can easily convince you anything because you in so much sin, you don't even know no better.
That's
because
right.
you never picked up the Bible and learned how to read, how to do it the right way.
Right.
And it's not your fault. It's the community's fault.
That's
it's
right.
mama's fault. It's big mama's fault. It's daddy's fault. It's grandpa's fault. It's the preacher's fault. And then it comes and it falls down. They call it, what they call it now? They call it, when they say to repeat the same cycle, what they call it? Well, a generational curse. They call it a generational curse. It ain't a generational curse. It's rebellious parents that ain't teaching their kids right.
That's right.
That's how you break the curse. Teach the kids right. Watch this. Read.
Led away with diverse lusts.
He gonna find the stuff that you like, and he gonna convince you that he got it. That's what the Negroes do. If you a sister that like money, he gonna walk around here flashing money. If you like 5 cars, he gonna put rims on his car and try to get you. Whatever you like, he gonna flash that to you.
Right.
That's why I said earlier, men are predators, and they adapt to their prey. So the sister might think that this dude good for her, but he just following after her lust. Whatever she like, he give it to her.
Right.
Then once he get what he got, he dip out.
Right.
Read.
That was it on that one.
That's the reason why a lot of us don't understand what's going on in our community and our relationships. Now, it said the man has a form of godliness, but he don't understand the power of this Bible. Because a lot of us don't believe this Bible's real. They think it's just a fairy tale book,
Right.
and it's just a nice book of advice.
Right.
It ain't a book of advice, it's a book of life.
Right.
Watch this. No, Deuteronomy 28:68. I'm gonna show you the power of this book. Before you leave, I'm gonna show you how powerful this book is. I'm about to go into a prophecy that Moses said was gonna happen to the Israelites, and I want you to tell me who this happened to. Deuteronomy 28:68. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Read it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
So, go to Egypt. Because in your mind, you think Egypt is that country where Pharaoh was at, huh? So what you think Egypt is in the Bible?
I mean, don't fuck it up.
It's fine, it's fine. We just do it for purposes. It's not no big deal.
Oh, okay. Basically, I mean, Egypt was, to me, it was just it oppressed our people. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so you understand that part?
Yeah.
So that's what the Bible calls Egypt.
Yeah.
Right.
Egypt means slavery. We're gonna show you in the Bible. Read.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Bondage means slavery. Like when you out on bond, you locked up. So God is saying Egypt means slavery.
That's right.
So let's go back to 28 and 68 and see how the word of God actually is real. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
Slavery.
again with ships.
How we got over here?
With ships,
What kind of ships?
slave ships.
Exactly. So that's number one, showing you that this Bible ain't just no joke book. But your pastor ain't never pulled that out and showed you, hey, you came over here on slave ships and the Bible said that was going to happen to you 4,000 or 5,000 years before it happened. Right. That should show you that this Bible's real just in that. I'm going to keep reading though. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Meaning your homeland. Read.
And there ye shall be sold
So what happened when we got off those slave ships? So what?
unto your enemies.
So who bought us?
Them white bills.
Right. So is the white man our friend or our enemy? Has he ever showed that he was our friend?
No.
Thank you. Nowhere in history has he ever been nice to us.
Right.
In our deluded mind, we think something's going to happen that we're going to make him like us.
Right.
God said he's your enemy.
right.
He's going to always be your enemy. So read that part again. You were sold to your what?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So black man, black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Native American man, Native American woman, you got sold to your enemy.
Right.
He'll never love you. Keep
right.
reading.
For bond men
Slave men,
and bond women,
slave women,
and no man shall buy you.
meaning save you. So who tried to save us? God. No, it didn't say it. It said no man gonna save you.
Oh, no man.
So think about it. Did Harriet Tubman save us?
Nope.
What about Malcolm X?
No.
What about Marcus Garvey?
Nope.
What about Martin Luther King? None of them. Because God said they ain't gonna be able to save you. So that's the reason why every leader that you pick ain't gonna save you.
Right. Right.
Because God said they ain't gonna save you. Why? Because God's going to save you, like you just said. And no man's gonna be able to do it. So every time we try to pick up another man and try to make him our leader, he's going to fall.
That's right.
Because God said, I'm gonna deliver you, nobody else.
Right.
And that's why we have to come back to the Bible to find out how we're going to be delivered.
Bring it out.
And how we can be delivered. So, you got any questions? Because I know you came over here for a reason.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.